Hello,
Hey.
and welcome to the Tantrum House Playthru Show. I'm Will.
Ryan.
Anna, Sarah, Melissa.
And other Ryan. And we are playing Adventure Party from Smirk Daggrr and Winsmith Games. Smirk Daggrr actually sponsored this video, so thank you very much. We will be playing 2 adventures. One of them, the second one, will actually be with some of the promo cards that are a part of our Kickstarter.
Which is live right now, and you should go check out. Keep watching this video, but also go to Kickstarter.com / lots of words, and look for Tantrum House Season 11, because it ends tomorrow, and we need your support, so go check it out. Ryan, are you going to give us a quick overview, or are we just jumping into the game?
We're going to just start by jumping in. One of us has been chosen as the GM, and
Melissa.
one of us is the starting player. The GM is going to read the initial scenario, and we all take a turn being the GM and the player in the scenario. She's going to read it. I'm then going to choose one of my item cards, roll a die, and everybody's going to guess what I rolled based on my description.
And you can guess at home as well, because
Yeah.
I probably won't check the chat, or at least I won't trust you for my guesses.
All right, so our scenario, our adventure is a jailbreak.
Oh, nice. I'm excited already.
You have all been imprisoned in the dungeons of Kel Danth, starved of food and light for 4 days. You are
I am
to be
hungry.
sacrificed on the next blood moon.
Ugh.
But finally, one of you has slipped their bonds and quietly worked to free the others. Now you must find a way to escape your cell and pass through the guards and traps of the dungeon. Above all, avoid the prison troll who roams the halls and delights in torment. What do you do, Ryan, wizard of our party?
All right. So I am going to...
4 days? I'm starving. What? I'm barely moving at this point. I hope you save us quick, Ryan.
I'm going to try to use the Crown of Command to get out of our cell. So I'm going to roll.
What is the Crown of Command?
I give one simple command, and the target must obey, assuming they can understand.
Oh, so are you commanding our jailer?
Don't know yet.
We're going to see.
Oh, we don't know yet. Okay.
That's the idea.
All right, I'm not
So
going to
now
go
I
any
roll.
further.
Okay.
All right.
So
Do
you don't
you-
look at it.
So I don't-
She's got to try to guess what I roll.
First time player of this game. Do you set up the story first and then roll the die to find out what you're doing? Or do
Yeah.
you just straight up roll it and say, all right, here we go?
You pick an item and how you're going to
item.
try to do
Okay,
it.
All right.
So yeah, I'm going to try to persuade the guards. So the wizard, he has slipped out of his ropes.
Is his name Obi-Wan?
I guess.
Because I feel like he's about to...
His name is Gwydion Mageblade.
Whoa, nice.
Pretty cool.
Mine does not have a cool name. It doesn't have a name at all.
All right,
You
so
get to come up with that one.
Gwydion has slipped out of his bonds because he is so intelligent. He's got this great intelligence. He knew exactly the weak point of his ropes.
Whoa.
And
He's a wizard.
he manages to slip out of his... he has the telekinesis spell. So he sees his Crown of Command in like a pile of treasure across the room. And he manages, while the guard's not looking, to use his telekinesis spell to draw the crown to himself. He places it on, and when the guard comes back, he says, "Open this cell." And the guard is like, "Oh, that sounds perfectly reasonable, and you said it in such a commanding way. I will do that thing." And he comes over, opens the cell, and stands with the door open.
Okay.
All right, so now I, as
Ask a good
GM,
question.
can ask one
There's so many
question, as
numbers
many
on this.
questions.
You can ask one clarifying question,
One clarifying question.
story-driven question.
So we can confer if we want, or
How like powerfully
So-
minded you should ask.
It
Ryan.
is important while you're describing it that you can't be like, so on a scale of 1 to 10.
From 0 to 20. Is this man of acute mental ability, or is he like dim-witted? I think we need to know some of that information.
how like
How intelligent
is,
is the guard?
Is the guard? I'm wondering, like, does he actually let us
Does
walk
he
through?
have-
Like,
does
Yeah,
ask
he's
the guard-
standing in the way.
Does the guard
so-
just open the wizard's cell? Does he?
Or is he open?
I thought we were all in the same cell.
I think we're all in the
Okay.
same cell.
And-
We are all
Also,
deprived
how
of
far
food.
away was this crown
It's the plural you.
of superpower
Oh, it
that
is.
he teleported over? Like,
It was in a treasure room across the
whoa, far
Yeah,
away.
that's
the room.
He got
That's
the good
that's
power.
was what I was
Alright,
I'm
protecting.
hearing a lot of success here.
So, clarifying question. As this guard opens the door and stands there with the door open, does he hinder us leaving the cell at all?
I didn't command him to stop hindering us. I was only able to give him one simple command, and that was open the door. So he will act as a guard will
Okay.
act. So the next player is going to have to step
Do
up.
Deal
something
with
about that.
All right, but the command was okay.
Yeah.
So for viewers at home, we are now setting our dice 1 to 20, D20 to the number that we think.
Sorry, I got excited. Kevin figured out the
Happened.
Zoom function. Way to go, Kevin.
All right, and we are trying to match what Ryan described. Do you want to give the scale for the viewers at
Oh,
home?
yes. So I rolled a 20-sided die. The 1 through 9 are failures. 1 is a major failure. 9 is just having barely failed. 10 is just having barely succeeded. And 20 is a major success. So you have more likely to succeed than fail.
By one number.
Has everyone chosen?
But he's standing in our
we
way.
can put our
There's not a
chosen
zero.
amount.
10 through 20 is 11.
All right, I have my number.
I have a number.
Yep. We
All right. So I reveal it was a 14.
Oh, I had 15.
Seems so
Oh,
successful.
I did 18.
That's what I did.
All right. So we take 5 and
How much
we
more
subtract
successful could
1 for
open the
each
gate and
away.
then you open the gate?
So we only gained 1.
One. Good
Point.
job.
And
All
then
right.
everybody.
Can you describe that one more time so people
Yeah.
know what just happened?
So we're trying to, as a group, gain as much experience points for the group as possible. So our game master earned us 1 experience point because they were 4 away. Everybody else gets glory points if they are within 2.
Oh, I get glory
I
points.
get
So
glory
there was a 13 and a 15.
Yep.
I was a 14.
I
Yeah,
was,
yeah, 15.
I was a 13.
So 13 and 15 both get 1 glory point. If you were dead on, you get 2 glory points.
Ooh,
And it's basically bragging rights.
Way to go. You guys should brag.
that's right. I had 14. I
Monks are
Sorry.
awesome.
How did you
Sorry,
know?
team. I thought the wizard was more proficient than actually he was.
All right. So now
Funny.
it goes on to our cleric.
Oh, sweet. Is that me?
Yeah,
Yeah, the guard is waiting with the door open. What do you do?
Oh, man.
So look at your items.
Okay, I have some.
Pick one. Describe how you're going to do something. What you're going to try to attempt. And then roll your die.
Sure, why
describe
not?
it.
Do I get more of these later? Because I want to save it
For the
one
next
that's so good.
For the next adventure, you'll get more.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my Orb of Curses, which I keep hidden behind my cool capey thing right here. And I'm going to roll the dice.
Because you are the cleric, in case we didn't.
I am the
tell
cleric.
people.
My name, I haven't thought of a cool name yet. It's not as cool as Dwibbly Bon. What was it?
Dwibbly Bun. That was my nickname at magic school. But I'm Gwydion Mageblade.
Gwydion
Gwydion
Mageblade.
So I've got a magic
Oh,
sword.
All right, I'm not looking. I'm
You
not
look?
looking.
You look?
I did not look.
I wanna roll.
I didn't look.
I know, but I just want to see. Okay. All right.
You just wanted a different number.
You
That's
did.
correct.
Will's cheating like normal.
Already cheating. Okay, so I pull out my Orb of Curses, which, as we all know, I'm able to concentrate on a creature, and that creature is cursed with inescapable bad luck. Just don't let your focus shift accidentally. So I pull out the orb, and I'm like, man, this guy's just standing right here. Perfect. He's going to be our escort out of here. It's going to be so good. I'm going to curse him. He's going to unbadluckily drop the key so that we can get out of all the rest of the locked gates on the way out. And so I like concentrate because I'm like, and then I see this hot berserker. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting out of this cage. Berserker? What's going on over there? And then she drops her axe. It falls over and the gate swings closed. And immediately the guard realizes and like drops out of the magician's wizard powers. And the gate is relocked. and then I drop the orb on the ground, and it breaks so that I can't use it anymore.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
That's what's happening.
Who brought that clever epilogue?
Yeah.
I'm really apologetic. I'm sorry, you guys.
Wow.
We get a clarifying
Okay,
question. Do
yeah.
we need one?
I don't know if we need one. I mean,
Do you feel like
we
your
have a
God
bad
has
cleric. That's what I.
Do you feel like your God has abandoned you?
No, I still have faith. Like, you can't like lose my faith, but
Okay.
I definitely like anguish the pain of the situation I caused for us.
Okay. Whew. Berserker, hide yourself.
The shiny armor got me. I was distracted. All right,
Cool.
am I revealing? Is everybody ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think
So
so.
we locked in.
Yep.
I rolled a 5.
Oh,
I went with
Oh,
the
I thought you were
one.
like the worst
yeah, I said
You
2.
got killed or injured.
I said 2.
It undid all the success.
It was a failure.
It just sounded so bad.
Just not
When
get
you
out of
said
the way.
You
You
didn't feel
locked
like
the
your God
gate.
abandoned you. I was like, oh well, it's not a 1 then, so I'll make it a 2.
That's what that was my thing.
So
I did too.
we gained 3.
We
She
gained
wasn't
3.
bad. She was off by 1.
No, it's based
a-
on the GM.
And then nobody was within
I-
1.
No, not even. No, I was not within 1.
All right.
All right.
So we're back to square one,
A
except
little
now
too exaggerative.
the guard is more alert.
Yeah, he is more alert, and
your
because
orb is gone, Will.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Goodbye
did-
to
I
the
did break
orb.
It was broken.
that thing's not helping us anyway, that cursed us with a 5
And
roll.
reroll by discarding your valor
I
token.
mean, I wanted.
I mean, yeah. Chances are pretty good. You had a 20, and you were like, I want less.
Right. Yeah, well, that's what
I wanna.
It was actually
Goggle
it
the
was the
berserker.
exact same thing Ryan just rolled. I was like, oh, dude, 14 kids.
All right.
That's no fun.
What are you?
Okay, so I'm a monk. I don't have a cool name. I'm
Using
silent.
an item.
What's that?
Which-
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Ring of Winds. So
Oh.
I'm just gonna blow that gate open because it's locked.
Wind.
I don't want that locking anymore. I'm gonna blow the gate and I'm gonna try to knock it into the guard's physace. So here we go. All right. So I put my Ring of the Ring of the Winds is already on me.
Just so I can look at your face.
No one,
That's in your dice.
no one can take this from me. It's my Ring of the Winds. All right. I have to do this martial arty, type of avatar
Wind
thing.
bending.
Yes, I'm basically a windbender, that kind of thing. So I'm doing my motions. The guard is looking at me like, what the heck is going on? This could be absolutely terrifying. I don't want to get hurt. He takes a step back, and my Ring of the Winds, I go to do it, and unfortunately, I break wind.
Wow.
And the guard just kind of looks at me. He can smell a little bit of something, but he laughs.
Okay.
Whoa.
I can ask questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions? I'm ready with one. If not,
I got nothing.
how much negative impact? So we're all standing behind you, obviously. You were all front area of the cage, ready to go, and then we were all like here.
On the
Was
plus...
there any effect that it had on us?
No, I was just able to, I shot it forward.
Okay.
So you're welcome.
Oh, you did shoot it for? Okay, good.
Yeah,
So
I
did
mean,
you-
I was at least able to shoot it forward.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Over here. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
Ready.
are we ready, party?
Yep. So
Here we go, and bam!
8.
I had 8.
5.
Was it a 5 again?
It was a 5 again.
I did a 6.
I did a 7.
6. We got a point.
So we
over
were
there.
3 away.
Oh, because I'm the. Should I be like consulting with you guys? Like, what do we think it is? What do we?
And 2 people were 1 away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Two people get glory.
Yeah, you both get 1 glory each.
Okay, you're welcome, 2 people. And also, I'm sorry about the smell.
What's your monk's name?
He's silent, so he doesn't have.
He's a silent monk.
Yeah. The
Not
only
very
sound
silent.
that came out was not the sound you wanted to hear. Also, my Ring of the Winds is gone.
All right.
It broke.
Ugh.
I am the druid, and taking applications for names. I am going to use my enshrouding mist charm. Summon an obscuring cloud of mist that greatly hinders visibility in a 2,000 square foot area.
Whoa. How big do we think this cage is? Should we agree on that before we roll the die?
2,000 square feet is an okay size for a dungeon.
pretty big.
It's not.
Is it like
I mean, it's
this?
enough to fit all
Is
of
it the
us.
size of this room or is it smaller?
All right.
This room is 400 square feet.
So I'd say at
This
least,
is a big dungeon.
I'd say
for
200
our
tops.
Okay.
So after that
But
poor
it's that-
showmanship
here.
of wind and lack thereof of gust and
Mighty
fervor, I am now using the enshrouding mist charm, and I summon this great mist. And as the druid, I can turn into shape-shifting animal form. So I am going to turn into a mouse and use my mouse ability to go over to the guard and try to steal the keys to the door.
Okay.
But my mouse form is a little too small to actually carry the keys anywhere.
Okay.
Shucks. Should have thought of that.
Okay.
What questions do you have, Ryan?
I'm thinking. I'm asking. I think we should ask something like, has the guard noticed? Is there any kind of negative impact from you
Does
being
he
able to grab the
attack
keys?
the, mouse
yeah.
or
Does he
try
try to swat the mouse? Are there mouse traps in this dungeon? what questions should I ask?
Is she in danger of getting squashed, or is she like, she got in, couldn't get the key, came back?
Yeah. Were you able to get to the key? You just weren't able to lift it?
Was that the final question?
Were you able to get to the key? You just weren't able to lift it.
No. I was not able to get to the key.
You couldn't even get to the
Oh.
key.
My God.
Assassin me and my ring of the wind.
And now we know how we ended up in the dungeon.
Right.
Yeah, we are the most incompetent
The
party.
second
Our
rate
wizard
adventurers.
Starts us off right, and then we just
Yeah, you got the door open and we closed it. Anyway. Okay.
All right. I'm revealing
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
4.
Oh!
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
On the button, guys.
Well
Yes.
done.
I got a 4.
That's
I
5 points.
also got a 4.
Here I got
so I
2
get
points, right? We
2.
did
I was
exact-
too far
But
off.
these will.
Guys,
What are these? I want those too.
the question.
I had a 3, so
That was a good question.
The
every-
question
oh, wait.
yeah.
helped us out.
These
All
are
right.
for the group.
I have 2 glories.
These are for you.
All right.
I have yet to get in.
Do you get to keep that because it worked? Or she has to give it up either way.
Okay, here you go.
In this world, all items are
Now,
singly
now
used.
I.
There you go, Druidica. The small.
Although I believe the rulebook says that
Okay.
the a good story trumps any rules, something like that.
Oh, wait, I'm in now.
A great
Let's
tale
go.
always trumps a rule in this game. So if
Okay.
you're like, I really want to keep this
I
item
think I'm keeping that.
because it's going to be a great tale.
I mean, I just hope we
I-
exit the cell.
I am going to use my revisionist amulet. I can rewind time.
Rewind back to Will's turn.
Those wizards
Ryan.
doors.
Ryan,
The door is at least
maybe
open.
we
What you
could
got?
get it. Okay, let me
And fast
roll.
forwards, and we've been starting for 8 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna change the number here.
That's not a good sign. That's
No,
not a good
I'm just
sign.
saying I'm gonna put it back out here, but I'm just gonna put it on
Oh,
A random
a
number.
saying she
random
picked a number,
number
but you
so
can
that
see it
people can't.
overhead.
Yeah. All
but
right.
it matters.
I use.
The word says time. And
Uh,
all that. No,
I'm reading the rest of the card. If you roll a 5 or less, use this item to re-roll. I am going to re-roll.
Oh.
Oh,
That's not a good
that was
sign.
the time thing? Oh, that was the
It
revision.
says,
Oh,
tell
okay.
us what went wrong and then how you change time again. Okay.
Hopefully it got better.
Hopefully it gets better with
Chances
this
are pretty good she saw a cleric.
roll. Okay. All right.
Don't forget you did drop your axe on your foot or something. I don't remember what happened.
Yes,
that day.
so I did drop my axe, evidently,
Sorry
when
about
the
that.
cleric was
The
so
guard
enamored.
let her keep the axe.
The guard let me keep the axe, evidently. Which he realized she doesn't know what she's doing with this axe, or so he thinks.
She probably ran out and got it when the gate was open. But then dropped another.
So I attempt to use my revisionist amulet and I try to, Doctor Strange style, back to where the gate is open to our cell. The door is standing open.
Makes sense.
And I rewind too far. And I am back to where we have been sitting there, but Ryan has not yet gotten loose from his bonds.
But it's still about so you get this question.
So I try one more time. And I have tried to fast forward just a little bit. But I find that I am not good with this amulet because I don't usually use magical weapons of this type. I am usually attacking and fighting and using
You had to
Brute force.
Yes, I am not usually working with these type of magical items, and so I fast forward too far, and Anna our druid is sitting outside the cell as a mouse, unable to do anything. That is where our story is going to end.
All right, what questions should we ask?
So, yeah.
We're basically right back.
So I
where we
have
started.
two numbers.
anything
You are guessing
we
the
aware?
second number.
Are we aware of any changes, or is it exactly like it was?
Well, wait a second. Anna's got to ask. Is
Yeah.
that the question?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure it doesn't get answered.
What he said.
Were there any changes?
Yes. Or are we
aware of anything?
Are we aware of anything then?
No, I tried using the amulet.
Oh.
And it was
Okay.
too far back. And then I tried to go just a little bit forward and
I'm ready.
went way back to where we were in time.
All right.
And
All right.
reveal.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Because
That's
it
what I
sounded like you failed, but at least there were no major
It was
added
exactly
problems.
where we started at.
What was it?
I was a 3.
We gotta work on our levels of failure.
Okay, so
Anna
got
was
some
only
glory.
one. No, she's the GM.
Oh, she was
She
the
Oh,
got
okay.
us a bunch of points.
You
Okay,
catered
well.
to the GM. Well done.
Good job, boo. And you get glory.
Okay, I almost snuck a 5 in there.
I rolled a 2 the first time, and then rolled a 3, which I guess more
Alright.
could have.
Guys,
Anything better could have happened.
we are never
What's
getting
your
out of
rogue's
prison.
name? Because it all comes down to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get us out of here,
She
Melissa.
has to resolve the adventure.
Gonna need a
So-
nat 20.
The rogue. You can call her Vale. She does not reveal her name to any.
Someone has read a specific book.
She's been sitting in the corner watching all
All
of
these
this happen.
buffoons.
So Vale.
Although she's not even aware of anything. Oh no, she is. We're back to where we started.
Vale is going to use her Viper's Touch. This charm gives the user a poisonous touch which can paralyze, induce sleep, or even kill. So,
She's
here
dark.
we go.
Come on, Vale.
Maybe she's dark.
Come on, Vale.
I didn't see it.
All right, so
I almost saw it. But I
is that safe? All right, so sitting in the corner by myself, watching all of these. Yeah. Basically, I'm wondering how did I end up in this party? This
We're
is
all
not
asking
what
ourselves
was
that.
advertised when I was invited to join this ragtag
Back
group.
at the tavern and the last time we were at. Yeah.
So, false advertising has happened here. So, I figure it's time for me to step up. So, I go to the door of the jail and I, kind of
Lord.
entice the guard to come over and get really close and
Come hither.
use my Viper's Touch
So wait, she
to
basically is Rogue from the X-Men. You took your glove off.
paralyze him so he leans against the
Oh yeah, I definitely seen that episode of that.
he leans against the door. Pickpocket that I am, I deftly take the keys from his pocket, insert them into the lock, open the door while the guard is paralyzed. I look back at you all, figure
She's
should
leaving us.
probably let you come too. And so off we sally forth with the guard. He's going to be paralyzed for probably at least like a whole day. So we don't can't
Okay.
speak, nothing. We don't even have to worry about him like raising an alarm.
We
and
got
so
out.
we are out of the cell.
We got out, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to ask about the troll.
Oh yeah.
We forgot about
We've all
the
forgotten
troll.
about the troll.
We were stuck in the cell for
I
so
didn't
long.
forget. I just was like, we're never leaving this.
Any other thoughts on questions?
No, I
That
think
seems
that's a
fine by
very
me,
good
yeah.
question.
No,
Yeah. Mention the troll in your question.
All right. So, Rogue, Vale, as we might know you.
Can we call you Rogue for short?
Did we make it to the troll? And what happens with that part of the story?
Well, you see, this Viper's Touch charm is so good that it still has some power left on it. So by the time we get to the troll, again, I use my Viper's Touch because I can sneak around in the darkness, come up
That
behind
was
him,
amazing.
and put
good thing
him
we
to
hired a
sleep.
rogue.
And thankfully, he does not crush anyone when he falls. And so we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
What are you voting on? DM her.
I already have a plan.
Okay. Are we ready?
All right.
3, 2, go.
All right, I
Oh, was it
rolled
20?
a 20.
I mean, that was
was nice.
pretty
That was
good.
But
That was pretty good.
frolicking in
I
the
thought
field
about it
after
tomorrow.
that.
Yeah.
We made it out of the dungeon.
Oh.
Got all of our loot and our armor with us. What a roll.
Yeah. So it was one away, right?
I was one.
We all said
I had
19 because
I
we
had
were
19.
like, I mean,
No,
if
I
it's
did
20, we still
18.
get a point.
Did anybody guess 20?
No.
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 What a good story.
So, I mean-
Man.
Obviously, I'm carrying this team.
Yeah. Obviously.
Rolling like that, way to go.
All right. We have finished the first adventure. Everybody roll. We'll see how we start the second one.
Are we adding these up? What are we doing?
20. I think I'm starting the second one.
19.
11.
10.
2.
It's just the highest roll, so
It's just the highest.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Well, before we jump into that round, though, we do want to mention our Kickstarter one more time. Our Season 11 Kickstarter is going on right now, and it's actually ending tomorrow morning. I think Kevin's going to pop up some graphics so you can get a quick peek at it, and we'd love for you to go check it out, scrub through the page, see what kind of promos and t-shirts and bags and dice and all the other cool stuff that we got on there. We'd super love your support. I don't know if you can tell from the page, but we haven't yet hit our goal. So we need your help. And if you could go check it out, we'd really appreciate it. We always enjoy putting this content together, and we can't really do it without some of that funding from the Kickstarter. So it'd be a huge boost to us if you can help us get over the line. And if you can't contribute yourself, then please go ahead and share the campaign at least so that we can get the word out there. The campaign does end tomorrow morning at 11 or 10. I don't know what time it is.
PM Eastern.
11 p.m. Oh, we got a day. We're gonna do this.
Plenty of
I thought it
time.
was a.m., so we got another day. 24 hours to go, or a little bit more than that. But go check it out. We'd super appreciate it. And with that, we'll return to the show. And I think we should talk strategy because what is going on with you guys? Okay, if a 9
You
can
guys.
barely fail, then yours was definitely a 9 last time.
So to
Yeah,
reiterate,
but I failed twice.
20 is a stunning
That's better than your
success.
first one
is.
The best possible outcome, but it cannot end the encounter unless you're the last person. So best possible, that's like
We
your
all
keys
got our
and queens of the
treasures.
realm,
We were healed.
millions of
Right,
dollars.
yeah.
Out of everyone to roll 20,
10,
Melissa needed to do
barely a success. You succeeded, but just barely, or with complications. So like you were able to accomplish whatever you set out, but something
But it was
might have
pitiful,
gone
like,
wrong.
and you were, yeah.
9, just failed. You failed, but at least there were no major added problems. You're back to square one, but you know,
Sorry.
no
Yeah,
problems. 1, total failure, the worst possible outcome, but no one can die.
No one can
as a
die.
result.
Okay, but there should have been injuries if there was a war.
Probably.
Significant. We're in a worse situation than
All right.
we were.
All right.
So I read this transition. Nice job. Well, it didn't all go to plan. However, you can now put the jailbreak on your list
One or
of
two.
talents. But for the task ahead, you and the party will need every ounce of skill you possess. First, part of the promo, the mercenary. This is a special non-guessing event.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Not all hired hands are equal. If you are fortunate, they prove themselves a true asset to the party. At worst, they reveal themselves a villain who will abandon the fight and rob you blind.
Wait for that one. She's gonna roll.
Yes, yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
The warrior
Veil.
before you has proved they are more than capable in a fight and has offered her services on your next adventure.
Oh, this is the warrior.
Draw and play the next adventure card. After the first round, roll a die for the mercenary. On a roll of 10 to 20, all players will now gain +3 on their rolls and describe how she has aided your plans.
Nice.
On a 1 to 9, players take a -5 to their rolls and describe her betrayals.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this mercenary is somebody we picked up on the jailbreak.
She was in the cell
seems
with us quietly in the corner.
disreputable, so she might be your sister Gail. Or something.
Cool.
But-
So that's the promo that's available on our season 11 Kickstarter right now.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't catch that.
So we escape the jail and stagger into the Weirding Woods. This is also a promo on our Kickstarter.
What?
The same promo pack.
What?
Since leaving Gulliberry, the forest has grown thicker, darker, and more malevolent with every stride. Your steps seem muffled as though choked in the eerie silence. Your twisted path through the gnarled trees grows narrow and pens you in. The dense wood takes action and will allow no advancement or retreat. The roots and vines move to wrap your ankles and tug at your arms. A great maw forms in the trunks of the largest trees as you are pulled towards them. If you do not act quickly, you may end up as nutrient-rich loam to feed the forest. What do you do?
There were so many words I didn't understand.
Maw is a mouth. Loam is like
It's
peat.
like
It's
yeah,
really
it's
rich.
like rich,
Yeah.
like compost soil.
Yeah. Anyway. So the mercenary
So we're all being like
is
drug in
not
right now.
involved yet.
Oh, okay. They're not
It's-
there yet.
It's after this round. So
Oh.
you begin the explanation, and then we see how the mercenary reacts.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm
he's the
beginning.
GM.
Yeah.
You rolled. I thought you were taking it away. Okay, so let me make sure I got the picture right. We are all, like, we walked into the woods happy that we escaped the prison, back to human form. Still a mouse? In a pocket? Where you at?
Probably human form.
We get into the dark jungle. I'm looking this way. All of a sudden, something grabs my legs and is like pulling all of us into the center of a tree of death. That's where we're at.
The tree's
It's
maw.
a very hungry tree.
I haven't looked at my new power yet.
Nom 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 nom.
I've got a ring of leaps and bounds. Oh, it seems like it might be useful. I can leap further, higher, and faster than any being imaginable.
That's pretty cool.
Or I do have a ring of teleportation, which honestly might be better. But I'm going to go with the leaps and bounds because it sounds fun. Okay, roll a die. All I'm trying to do at this point, I think, is escape, but we'll find out what happens.
Oh, you have to pick an item first.
I did.
He did.
I picked
He
the
did.
leaps
Oh,
and
leaps
bounds.
and bounds.
I
Good.
just put it
Sorry.
on.
Captain?
Did you see anything?
Nope.
And did you guys see it on anything? Because I moved it, but that was just an accident. It was really here. But when I pulled it, it rolled it.
Sure.
Accidental cheating.
Okay. It's dragging me in. I'm like falling down, getting sucked in. I'm looking around. You guys are all like, help, we need help. I'm like, I know. I'm like, man, I wish she had that axe that she hadn't dropped on her foot and then she left in the dungeon because we were just dropping stuff left and right. And then I realized around my neck is my ring. And I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this leaps and bounds thing. It wouldn't have done any good in the jump, in the, what is it called?
Dungeon.
The dungeon, not the jungle, because the ceiling was real low. But now I'm like, oh. So I slip the ring on, and my leg just starts going crazy. It's like twitching, like it's like vibrating the root, and it has to let go. And then I'm like, okay, good. Other leg's going, boom, other leg out, and I just start jumping around. I'm like gummy bears bouncing here and there. You guys remember that part?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like grab some gummy bear juice. Just kidding, I don't have any of that. But I jump out of the reach of the guy. He's not a guy, he's a monster tree. And then I realize these legs are just super strong right now. This is my chance. So I jump in and I grab Ryan and I pull him like all the way out. And then I grab Anna and I pull her all the way out. And then I grab Gail, who's not even here yet, and I pull her all the way out. And everyone is like, these legs were so good, I just got us like free.
So,
I don't think I'm allowed to do that because I'm not the last player.
yeah, it's not resolved. So
So
we're
there-
still
So
dealing
I
with
didn't,
the
I
woods.
didn't get to ride on Melissa. They were still kind of
You're
trapped in
free
there.
from the tree.
I am free.
And several of us are also free.
Yeah.
Where did you jump us to? Describe where we landed.
Not far. So unfortunately, this is a dark wooded area.
Is it like a clearing or something?
No, it's not a clearing. It's like out of the reach of the tree for us. You guys are still in there, and you feel encouraged and safe. Like,
Did you not get everybody? You only got a few people?
I feel like I got everybody except for Ryan.
Which one? Me?
I got everybody except for this Ryan who's gonna play next.
Except for me.
That's what happened.
Okay.
When I said
alright,
Ryan, I meant
alright.
other Ryan.
All right.
Alright. Oh, wow.
I don't know how to react to that.
Wow.
Everything sounded great until you grabbed the wrong Ryan.
Okay, I've picked mine.
Okay.
Wow.
Choices.
I like this game, but I'm bad at it. I have no glory.
Is anyone good at this? I don't know if anyone's
We're
All
about to
right,
find
ready?
out.
3, 2, 1. 19!
I bid 17.
17.
Bam! 19, baby.
Because
Way
we weren't in a
low.
clearing and you lost Ryan. I was like,
Reasonable.
that's 2 factors away.
Reasonable.
So maybe 17.
1/20th of a, I don't know what.
Alright, that is
Way off.
3 points.
3
What'd
experience.
you-
5 minus
11.
2.
11! I saved you!
But you succeeded, but just barely,
let's
or with
trade in some of
complications.
these.
We didn't succeed with
One
everybody.
person.
Team Will, that's right, Star Trek.
Okay.
Keep that tree. We're gonna say
Alright.
tree on our family-friendly
Will.
show. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So I am still in thrall of the tree. The tree is still dragging me towards its gaping tree maw, and I am not a fan of this. And I can't scream out. I'm a silent monk. So I am going to whip out my lute of lightning. It's a stringed instrument that creates bolts of lightning when the correct chord is played. So hopefully,
Ryan know how to play this.
hopefully
We'll
I
find out.
play the correct chord. Here we go. I'm gonna re-roll.
We have a token that
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
be
use my
used.
token to re-roll. Okay. So I take out my lute of lightning. I heard this banging new song, this new hit single at the tavern.
Was it Gummy Bear?
No, actually, it was a fantasy rendition of "We Built This City."
Oh,
Yes, Bardcore, basically. And so I take it out. I'm about to hit the strings. I realize I forgot my pick. I dropped it as the tree was dragging me along the ground. So I hit the chord, and it zaps the tree's root, but it's not enough to let me go. And I might have also zapped Will in the process. He's not. It's not bad. It's more of like a tase, but he's definitely upset with me.
And my ring already fell off, so.
Yeah. He also might have peed himself a little bit.
Ah, what?
Okay, worse.
It's not that bad.
Alright, so should I ask him how much I peed myself?
Just a little.
Okay, so everybody else made it out. They're still safe. You zapped him. Not so great of a zap. How on key was the song though? Were you like, you were jamming and then you just hit the root? Or were you like, the song wasn't ever going to work and it was just...
It actually wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad rendition of the song. It just wasn't good enough to actually shoot the lightning where I needed to at the voltage that I needed it to be.
Resulting in you still being caught and me also getting caught.
No, you didn't get caught. You just got zapped.
Oh, zapped. Okay.
Yeah.
But you did not escape. You were still zapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might have... You didn't rescue me, so it might have been a little vindictive on my part.
See how it is, making me pee on purpose. Alright. I can't find the number I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Not that one.
Not that one?
Okay, that was just joking. Alright, we ready? 3, 2, 1, bam!
I got glory this time.
One off.
Oh, I went 6.
My single boy.
Oh my
Did we
god.
get our party?
No,
Party points?
5.
5 points, baby!
Oh dear. So,
If he peed himself, it was on purpose. That's right.
He would never do that on accident.
Oh, we never did the mercenary.
Oh, good. Mercenary.
So we're gonna do it right now.
I'm gonna
On a roll of 10 to 20,
15.
which it is, all players now gain a +3 on their rolls,
Oh.
and you have to describe how the mercenary contributed to the roll.
Helped to- yeah.
Plus 3.
Okay.
Okay.
so,
That mercenary
would've-
would mess things up. Anyway, continue.
so who's still left at the tree? Is it just the monk?
And I'm now zapped
Yes.
sitting
And you're
on the
not
side.
zapped. Okay.
I'm most likely like up in a tree somewhere, like
Hiding.
watching this all happen.
Good call. That's right.
I'm going to use my
Perched on
opal
a-
of vanishing. Concentrate and made something or someone become invisible.
Ooh.
See what I roll, and then I add 3 to
I
my
just
roll.
realized I kind
Correct?
of look like
If
this
it's
guy.
above 10.
You could
No,
If
no,
it's-
no. Just from now on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it added 3.
Add 3 to your roll.
I said I
That,
kind of
that
look like
requires
this guy.
math skills, but that's fine. Okay.
Kind of looks like
All right. move
You good?
it Around. Yes.
I,
So
you need to put this in the.
I changed it.
Okay.
It's not the
All
real
right, cool.
number.
okay.
All right. So, using my opal of vanishing, I know that the monk was sadly left. He's free of the roots, but he's still there. So I concentrate really
I'm
hard.
not free.
You're not free?
He's not free. No.
No.
He's zapped it, but didn't.
No,
get it.
he's free. You
I
guys
thought
zapped.
you zapped the root.
I zapped it, but it wasn't enough voltage.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
I mean, you can still save me.
All right. Using the opal of vanishing, I concentrate and concentrate and concentrate on the tree. And I'm focusing so hard that it just vanishes out of thin air. And then one single root is holding on for dear life. Close by, but not on the monk.
And how does the mercenary fit into the story?
Because
How
she
does
helped
she
you by
help?
Oh, yeah.
reward
How
her
does
for
she
you.
help?
That's a great question.
Are we trying to guess what she rolled or what she rolled plus the 3?
What's her
Did-
powers?
did you add
other
the
than
3 into
helping?
it?
I did add the 3
Yeah,
into
she's
it.
just a fighter mercenary
Oh,
person.
she's a fighter.
Yeah.
She hit the tree first, and weakened it. So I didn't have to concentrate as hard.
Cool.
Look at her go. Thanks, Gail. Okay, so we are trying to guess with plus 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Any questions?
what do we think, guys? So it has a single root.
So does it have less of a hold on you than it did earlier?
she
said
or-
she
was
it let
free,
go
yeah.
entirely.
Yeah, it let go of me,
He
but the
escaped
tree is
and
still here.
Shrunk to disappearingness almost.
And the maw is gone, but there's still a root. It's coming after us.
it's like Baby Groot. Is that what it is? Like
Baby
just a
Groot.
little-
Do.
It's a root.
I am Groot.
It's teenager root.
Teenager.
Teenager.
Okay.
Okay.
Bad attitude. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, any other questions that we should ask?
Yeah, we-
Or is that
one-
basically our question?
One
All right.
clarifying question.
Okay, here we go.
Do I need to pull up the number that the total number, or the one that I rolled?
Total.
The total.
Plus
Okay.
what you roll plus 3.
I can't. Okay, I found it. It's really
Good
hard
job.
to find. Ready?
Yep.
15.
Oh, I
I'm
did
one off.
15.
I was a little too optimistic.
You too.
I said
18.
12.
Same wavelength, baby.
So what'd you guess?
I guessed 18.
You win.
So
3
3 off, that's 2.
Okay. Not too bad.
Not too
We
bad.
got some. We got some.
Okay.
My opal is
Squall!
used.
Okay. I am going to use my amulet of blasting.
Yes.
Armlet.
Arm-
Armlet.
Armlet. Excuse me.
Armlets.
Armlet. It fits over my armor. Gonna.
Ah, look.
Why are you looking at my stuff?
I'm gonna reroll.
Could have done anything.
Plus 3.
Okay.
Plus,
All right.
plus 3.
Add 3. Add 3.
Always add 3,
Just-
right? We don't
yeah,
reroll
just-
every time.
Correct.
Just change the number.
Add
to
3.
That's
every time.
how.
She's a good
I
warrior.
believe
Thanks,
it's
Gail.
Good mercenary.
I'm just gonna stick that there. Okay. That is not my number.
Mercenary.
All
Did
right.
you pay her? Does somebody else pay her?
We paid her with freedom.
All right. I am going to use my armlet of blasting. This grants me strength and the ability to emit a powerful burst of energy at a foe. With the help of the mercenary, she is going to grab the root so it doesn't go underground or do anything suspicious. I'm going to blast the root and obliterate it. It doesn't get us any further on our travels through the woods, but at least this one tree has been completely taken out.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
No further through the woods, but the one tree is completely taken.
That's what I heard. What were we trying to do? Just get out of the woods? What's our ultimate
We're trying to
goal?
get through the
We're trying to get to
Weirding
the
Woods.
town.
Through the weirding woods.
Wait. All right.
Okay. Do we have any questions?
How did the mercenary aid in your...
Yeah,
That-
how did
that's
the
your
mercenary
She
aid?
she like held it down so that it couldn't wrangle its way into the underground.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It was part of her story.
Yes.
Maybe I was paying attention.
We knew that because of the power of this tree, and it was able to change form, we watched the maw appear, that we knew it would, even if we had started moving along and left the route, it would attack us from behind. So we had to take it out before we could move on any further and make any more progress.
Okay.
So we are now clear to move forward in our travels.
Okay.
Have we surveyed anywhere around us?
Yeah, we are clear to go.
Okay. I think that's it.
Maybe I'm gonna change them. No.
Isaac, what do I
Say
do?
go with your gut, but
Okay.
There you go.
17!
Oh, it was one off.
put down.
I got 2
Wrong one.
So we
Again.
get
for the first time.
4 experience for our... Because she was...
I was
Oh,
one
one
off.
off.
4 experience.
I went 19.
My first roll
I
was
thought
a
it
1.
No.
And I was like, nope.
Yeah, we ain't playing that game.
We're
That
not
would've been
playing that game
exciting.
any
Melissa,
more.
get us out of these woods.
No, you,
Take us.
you-
I get to get us
Oh,
out.
Ryan's.
Oh, that's right.
Ryan's
You
last
GM'd. Okay.
So
roll
I'm
one?
assuming
One
that there are
would be
more dangers ahead of us as we progress through the woods. Unfortunately, I don't think my ring of spider climbing is really going to help in this outdoor situation. It lets me scale any surface with ease. So, but I do have a totem of wilding, which I can change the form of any person or creature into another of my choice.
Ooh.
So I'm going to keep that handy for whatever comes across our paths to change it to something less dangerous, hopefully.
Or I'm willing to have you change me into a mega horse, and then we
I
can
was
gallop.
just about to
And we
say.
can ride out of this beast.
A horse with a saddle for 5.
Hey,
Yes.
Oh wait, she's gotta walk. I forgot about Gail.
Yes. So, as we are venturing through this weirding wood full of twisting trees and hooting sounds and eerie, it's just an eerie vibe all around, and we're all on edge because we've already had this run-in with the giant maw, and you know, it took a while for us to get out of that situation. So we have our eyes peeled and very like watching around, and this giant wolf appears to come attack us.
Whoa.
But I have the totem of wilding, so instead of our Gale mercenary, she, being the type of person she is, like rushes it and starts slashing and hacking and trying to kill it, but I step in to help her because we don't want to drag a wounded mercenary around with us. That's just a lot of work. So instead, I change the wolf into a bat that then flies off. You know, maybe not the best choice because it kind of like harasses us a little bit, and then it flies off and we don't have this wolf bothering us anymore, so we can continue on our journey. And the mercenary Gale was not injured. She's fine to keep fighting as we continue.
All right.
What question you got, Sarah?
Sounds like a favorable outcome.
any suggestions?
Is it a vampire bat?
Right.
I did think of that as soon as you said bat, I was like,
I didn't sense any progress, so. Did you all sense any?
I mean, there was a giant wolf that was gonna kill us, and now
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, life is progress sometimes.
not dying.
yeah. Let's ask, is this bat a werewolf bat? Or not werewolf, a vampire. Vampire.
That's even more terrifying.
Was a wolf, now it's a bat.
As far as we can tell, the bat is not a vampire. Did not try to bite anyone.
No one got
Just
rabies.
kind of annoys us.
And the noise of the scuffle, I think, scared off any other things that might have been lurking nearby.
Okay,
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Locked and loaded. 3, 2, 1. 14.
All right,
13.
15.
Oh wow, that was way off.
Hey, 2 away. That's good.
I mean, that was a very favorable outcome.
And
Way off.
Yeah.
No.
I
way
mean,
off.
between 10 and 20 is
Yeah.
like
14.
a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
all right. It's up to me
Take us
to
home.
resolve
Take
this.
us.
Come on, wizard,
Hey.
get us out of here.
So just to be clear,
There
we're
are
all like
eagles. Just
out away from the snatching trees, but we're still in the weirding woods.
Yes.
And there's snatching trees, but there's no like immediate danger.
Right, wolves have turned into
Okay.
bats.
I'm gonna try to use my molten weapon that can become anything I want it to be to chop down the trees.
Can you turn
And
it into one of those lightsabers that's like a whip?
maybe it depends on the roll. And I'm gonna use Royce the rope because he
yes.
is intelligent and can levitate, and I thought maybe he can like carry us out.
I'm really good at rope climbing, just so you guys know.
Okay, here we go.
Good to know.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
So
I
let me
just
turn
use
it.
my gear.
let me
I
turn
have a
it to
climbing
what
rope.
the
I
final
thought that was
thing
a
is.
skill, climbing rope.
All right. So I'm like, Royce, quick, bind our hands, not our hands to yourself, and carry us out of here. And I called to Gale. Gale, you look like you've been a lumberjack before. Do you know how to wield one of these? And I take the molten weapon and I put it onto her hand, and it turns into a chainsaw.
Whoa!
It just starts whipping around her hand, and she starts like chopping through the wood as Royce binds himself around our hands. And using that and my telekinesis from earlier, we managed to float out, and we have a lot of magical wood now that we're able to sell in the nearest town.
What an adventure.
Can we
Did Gale
go
make it out?
above natural 20s? What things do we want to
That's a
know?
pretty good question.
Did Gale make it out too?
+3.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the question?
I mean, she was
it's
chopping
it's
wood
a
like
max
crazy.
of 20. There's no
No.
going above it.
But we could put a
Oh,
couple,
so
put a couple
17,
coins under
18,
it.
or 19 would get you
Bump
to
us to
20.
20.
Yeah, did Gail also make it out? Did the
Oh,
rope
yeah.
wrap around
Yeah,
her as well?
Gale and Royce saved all of us.
Okay.
He actually was the one who let me out of the jail earlier because the guards didn't realize that they were binding me with Royce, and he was like my pet rope.
Hey, got him.
Yeah, so he's been there for us all along.
Wow.
Okay.
What a guy.
Blessed be the ties that
What a
bind.
pal. That
Sing a
Royce.
song.
All right, I have my number.
We have to hold hands to sing that. All right, I'm locked in. 3, 2, go.
It was a 20.
It was 20 before?
No, it was a 17.
Okay, that's amazing.
Now it's a 20.
I put a couple tokens in there just for. Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Now, is one of us the best warrior
Well-
because we got the most coins, or you have a lot of coins?
Yeah.
Never mind. Doesn't matter who has the most coins. It was
Actually,
it was the
we
team.
definitely need to say how
It was
many
the
coins we
team
have.
That we
So we need to go how
Enjoy.
much experience, party experience, and then how many coins did we get?
We had 42 party experience.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is that, where is that?
Well, whoever gained the most glory gets to read about it.
Ooh, I got 9.
Oh, I had 8.
2, 3, 4,
7.
5, 6, 7. Yep. 7.
It's 9.
Yep, the silent monk knows how to
So,
listen.
Tell us the story, Silent Monk.
You get to announce the ranking of the group, and then as an additional honor for scoring the most personal glory, you get to describe in a sentence or two how your party will be remembered for all time. So we look at this here.
Okay.
We did 2 adventures, 6 players, 42 divided by 6 is 7. So you're going to read us this there.
Okay. So I read this.
With your
Exceptional.
monk voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So not the highest rating.
Exceptional.
Well.
Few others have the success and superiority you possess.
It's because of Gale.
It was a rough start. Yeah.
Gale, yeah, that.
So describe in a sentence or two how our party will be remembered for all time.
We actually use the magic wood to build our own town, to house people from any other dangers that are in the area. So
Yeah,
we also use that wood to make our own jail that we never had to be in.
that's right.
Do you allow me to pickpocket some of the people occasionally?
So yeah, I'll go ahead and give a little, a little epilogue for everyone. Vale continues to pickpockets and keep the town safe from
Other
any
pickpockets.
wolves and
Oh,
turn them
okay.
into bats. Our wizard, really, Royce was the MVP. Royce
true.
became the mayor of the town and led us into a new age of prosperity.
And justice.
The cleric, our cleric and our berserker, they got married. Yeah, and they had closerker kids.
Berserker!
Yeah, and then the monk and the druid.
And we will forever have the tantrum house.
Exactly. Yes, and they painted Tantrum House over their door, and then the monk and the druid, they got married, and man, the druid talks a lot, but the monk doesn't.
There you go.
But he listens.
And that's why it works.
Exactly.
Excellent stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching our playthrough of Adventure Party. Be sure to check it out from Smirk and Daggrr Games. Thank them again for sponsoring this video. Also, don't forget about our Kickstarter that's going on right now. You've got less than or around 24 hours to go back it, support it, be a part of our season 11 of video producing and fun. We also have Tantrum Con coming up. If you don't know about that, you got to go check out tantrumcon.com. But I think that pretty much wraps it up for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, having lots of fun, playing along with us. Thanks for the comments. It was great being cheered for as I peed myself. And with that, we'll call it a night. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye. Don't pee yourself.